Hey everybody, David Duford here at DeFord Insurance Group. Thank you so much for watching this video with Reuben Trejo, who talks about his experience as a cross-selling machine. Before we get into the particular presentation he's held for us, I want to invite you to learn more about our Elite Agent Summit Bootcamp, where Reuben did this particular event. So a little quick overview of what that's about. The Elite Agent Summit event is a one-day bootcamp that we hold at various cities throughout the country that focus and spotlight on top producers in various different niches, and they come in to basically explain how they're successful and what their kind of best strategies and tactics are to see the most success out of their insurance sales and marketing strategy. This isn't some kind of hoopla or pyramid scheme or Kool-Aid drinking cattle call recruiting event, not at all. These events are particularly designed to help you become a top producer and to glean off of those who are already doing what it is that you want to do. So if you're a brand new agent, an experienced agent, or a struggling agent, what you're going to find are these events are going to help you conceptualize more of how to become a successful agent and give you those tips necessary to break out of the rut that you might be in and to maximize your chances of success in the business long term. If you'd like to learn more about this event, it's very simple. There should be links above or below. It's going to take you to eliteagentsummit.com. There you'll see more information in video format, as well as panelists and speakers that are going to be speaking at the events coming up. And you'll see where you can reserve a ticket for one of the many cities that we're going to be holding these events in. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let Reuben get on with the presentation. And thanks for watching.
Hey guys, so my name is Reuben Trejo. People call me Rubes. And hey, I'm the national trainer. I do ride-alongs for our company. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. I'm very excited for being here. And no, this is a picture of my family. Just to let you know a little bit about me, I'm going on 14 years of just doing insurance. I got into and I don't want to call out any names. I got into insurance many years ago, where I had to go from Houston and travel all the way down to Atlanta, Georgia, to Alabama to sell insurance. And I was in mortgage protection. And very quickly, I learned that that's not the way to do insurance. And so for many years, I was up and down in my business. And 5 years ago, and I'm just telling you a little bit about me. 5 years ago, I hit a place where, man, it was sink or swim. And then Matt Munguia called me and he says, "Hey Reuben, I've heard some great things about you. I heard you've been doing this for a little bit, and I'd like to talk to you." So he came to meet me in Houston, and this is where I was already a little frustrated. Of course, I was a little bit more fit. I was running a lot. I was doing my push-ups. I was exercising. And what I found out is that most of my team was going to Matt Munguia. And so my intentions was to go to Starbucks to beat him up, okay? And so I got to Starbucks, and I brought a shirt that I could throw away because I was going to kick his butt. And then I met him. The guy was a lot taller than me, and he was a lot bigger than me. And I said, "Okay, so let's talk." And so after talking, he offered me a position, okay? And I started doing insurance. I want you to know, guys, that 5 years ago, almost exactly 5 years ago, I had hit a bottom. Okay, and many of you guys have this type of story, okay? And I want you to know that I appreciate you guys. But 5 years ago, my wife had to call me from the grocery store all the time to ask me if we had enough food to eat. Enough money to buy food to eat. Okay, cheese, milk, so on and so forth. Can our kids go to a birthday party? Because we didn't have money to go to a birthday party. I have 3 kids, 3 beautiful kids. And I want you to know that by following a system, man, I've been able to write 300,000 consistently. And now I am doing Medicare, and it is the most beautiful thing. I am now doing ACA, I'm doing hospital indemnity plans, and it's just a beautiful thing. Okay, let me, I didn't add this, but man, before this we had never had a trip as a family, and no, I've been to many trips, and no, I thank Matt Mungia. He's out there taking names, but no, I want to thank Matt for that. Maybe I need to get closer over here. There he goes. What are your goals? A goal without a plan is a wish. Okay, so right now I'm doing a lot of final expense, but I'm moving towards Medicare. Okay, as a matter of fact, I haven't bought a Medicare lead this year. Okay, what are your goals? Do you know your goals? Okay, do you know what that number looks like? I know that I'm going to take a month off. I'm going to be working 48 weeks. Okay, I know that I'm going to write 500. Why? Because I've already set my goals. I know the number that I have to write every single day. Okay, my number is 2.08. Okay, that's how many I have to write every 5 days. 2.08, that's 10 a week. It doesn't sound like a lot because it's not. Okay, if you work a system, guys, and I invite all of you guys to come and ride with me, okay, or ride with one of your upline. If you have someone to train you, please use that, okay? So a goal without a plan is just a wish. Man, this thing is not working. What is your why? Finding your why. Does everyone know your why? Any takers? What is your why? What is your why? Greg, what is your why?
I'm like being put on the spot. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, buddy. Yeah, Reuben.
I'm Greg. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. What is your why?
Essentially to scale. I mean, I'm like you. I work in the Medicare space, mainly out of passion for helping seniors understand the ins and outs of Medicare. But just doing it solo has not helped me scale.
Okay.
So the reason for me being here is finding out what systems others are using that I haven't attracted to run on successfully. Because my passion is there, but the production is not, excuse me, where it needs to be. I know it well enough to educate folks, but
Yeah.
just to scale.
To scale.
Yeah.
Okay. Donna, what is your why?
Well,
And there's no wrong answer here. So what is your why?
as you know, we just got married a little over a
Woo
year.
woo! Congratulations. Way to go. They got married. What is your why?
Mark and I have a brand new home down in here in Florida, and my
Congratulations.
why, and I think he shares it, is that he wants a Corvette convertible, not a Corvette, but Camaro convertible, and we want to pay off our house.
Awesome. Awesome. Very good. And again, everyone has their why. For me, it's my family. This guy's name is Braxton. He is a YouTube sensation. He just started YouTube maybe 3 months ago. He has over 900 followers. This is what he does. Religiously, this is what he does. Hey guys, great. I'm glad y'all are hanging out. I'm going to go work on my YouTube. And I'm going to go and respond. Okay? Hey, Daddy, why are people just being bullies? Why are they being mean? I said, it's okay, dude. Just wish them well and continue. Okay. And so right now, 2.5 months, 3 months, he's got over 900 followers. This guy's name is Braylon. Okay, Braylon wants to be in mixed martial arts. Right now they're in Muay Thai. I've gone to see them fight, and he's only 15, and I don't want to fight him. I want to still pretend like I could take him out. I give him the, the eye. I go, Braylon, and he says, okay, Dad, okay. But no, Braylon wants to be in mixed martial arts. If mixed martial arts, he said, doesn't work, and he says real estate. And I said, hey man, if you're going to go and do mixed martial arts, you have to go in all the way. You can't have something on the side. You have to go in all the way. So that's what he does. This is Mercedes. Mercedes wants to be a stay-home mom. Okay. She loves to bake. She went to culinary school, and we adopted her at the age of 3. She has been my baby forever. Okay. And she tells me, I still remember you were the first person that I ever called Daddy. And so she's awesome. This is Lana and I. This is my babe. Okay, now this lady has been through everything with me. Okay, everything with me. She is my babe. I'm so in love with her. She is so cool. And she's been through the ups and the downs. And recently, guys, it's been more downs than up. Not recently, but now she's enjoying the fruits of my labor, of her labor, of putting up with me. I was just talking to Doug yesterday, and whenever I come home from the field and I cannot sell, or I don't sell something, everyone asks me, Dad, did you have a good day? Honey, did you have a good day? Because if I had a good day, that means that everything's peaceful. But if I did not have a good day, they just, clear the way. And so yeah, Alana, this is my baby. She is awesome. Why am I showing you all this stuff? Oh, sorry. This is my grandson. What does he want to be? He wants to be the greatest grandson ever. Okay, he calls me Pappy. I like Pappy because that was from Popeye. Do y'all remember Popeye? Okay, and y'all remember the grandfather? He was Pappy. And so he calls me Pappy. So that's my little buddy. And now I don't have a picture of my son-in-law. That's not because I don't like him, because I love the guy. He's amazing. But yeah, this is my why, guys. That's my why. Okay, in order to do this, okay, and I'm talking to you guys as a final expense agent. Okay, in order to do this and get into this industry, and I've got many people in the final expense industry in here. How many people in the final expense industry in here? Okay, how many people in the mortgage protection business in here? Okay, Medicare. Okay, do all of you guys get leads or buy leads? Okay, in order for this to work, you have to buy leads. Okay, and that's something that I did not understand whenever I came to Matt. I still remember in that meeting when I was going to beat Matt up. He's lucky I didn't beat him up. I still remember he asked me, so how many leads do you buy? And I said, and I was talking big numbers. I said between 15 and 20 leads. And he says, oh, okay. And so I saw that he was disappointed in me or something. He says, so 15 and 20 leads. And he says, okay. And I said, yeah, so what do your top dudes buy? He says, somewhere around 50 leads. 50 leads every week. And I said, what? Okay. And so I followed a system, okay? And I went to buy 50 leads. It changed my world, okay? I was able to buy Lana her first vehicle. I was able to buy my first brand new vehicle. I was able to buy the big, beautiful house, okay? Why? Because I followed a system. Now, Does everyone know your in-home presentation? If I was to call on you, would you know your in-home presentation whenever you get there? If I called on you, Patrick, would you know your in-home presentation? Tad? Yeah. Okay. And I'm glad you said that, because there's some people here that do phones, okay? And people that do phones, they still need to know their presentation whenever they first answer the phone, okay? And you need to know your in-home presentation. But I've changed my in-home presentation whenever I go in, okay? Where I say, now I want you to know that I've been assigned to you, okay? I'm a broker, and I do final expense, Medicare, ACA, which is Obamacare, hospital indemnity plans, cancer plans, so on and so forth, okay? And so they say, if I'm there for a Medicare appointment, they say, oh, you do final expense? Oh, you do Medicare? Oh, you do cancer plans? And sometimes it's just that. They don't buy the final expense plan, they buy the cancer plan. Okay? Or through questionnaire, they say, you know what, this is way, way too expensive, but tell me more about that Medicare supplement plan. And what do you want to know? Okay, and this is where we've added to our group the fries and pies. Every single time that you go to McDonald's, guys, you go buy a burger, and what do they say? What do they ask? Yeah, you want fries with that? And if you say, no, I don't want any fries, what else do they start asking? Okay, do you want a pie? Do you want a milkshake? Do you want a whatever, right? They start asking you a bunch of things. I still remember when I was a kid, we would all run out. I remember Burger King I'm from McAllen, Texas. It had just come up in our city. We lived in a very, very small city. And all my friends went to buy a burger and a drink, or burger and fries, or burger and something. And all I had money for, and not really, is water, okay? So I was always the last guy, and I would ask, hey, can I have some water? And the lady said, or asked, absolutely. Do you want fries with that? Okay. Okay, and I do a lot of meditating. I go and look at my life, see the significant things that have happened to me, or that people have asked me, and that has changed my life completely. Okay, do you want fries with that? Fries and pies. Fries and pies, baby. Some people have seen me on Facebook, and that's what I talk about, fries and pies. Okay, are you asking about fries and pies? Okay, I don't know. You said you were telesales. Okay, do you ask fries and pies? Do you have a cancer plan? Do you have a hospital indemnity plan? And I don't know what it is that you sell, so it's more rhetorical. You don't have to answer. So yes, do you want fries with that? Okay, so your in-home presentation has to be strong. Okay, and I do want you to know that I did have this is what I use, okay? After I ask all the questions, what is this for? Okay, I go to my health questionnaire, okay? And so one of the first things that I ask is, what's your height and weight? Okay? In the back of my mind, I already know what companies to go with, okay? Do you smoke? Do you have diabetes? Are you on insulin? Do you have any complications? Heart disease, pacemaker, surgeries, strokes, cancer, COPD? Do you have any other medical conditions? Any other medical conditions? Like what? Okay, and then I'll go on to ask Alzheimer's, dementia, AIDS, hepatitis, so on and so forth. And this is what I ask. What is the name of your primary doctor? Okay. And they tell me. But they make a face, they go, and I ask again, what is the name of your primary doctor? And so they tell me, what's the name of your specialist? And they tell me, okay, what medications are you taking? Okay, and then they tell me, can you go get your bottles, okay, of medications? Yeah, the ones in the fridge also. Okay, what pharmacy do you go to? Okay, and they start acting a little bit weird. What pharmacy? Yeah, what pharmacy? I'm creating a file for you, and so I want to know everything. Okay, and so what am I doing? Yeah. And lastly, I ask, what Medicare supplement plan do you have? Okay. Primary doctor, specialist, medications, everything in your fridge. Okay. What pharmacy, what Medicare supplement do you have? Okay. Why? Chad, I'm asking, no, Adam, you're closer. Adam, why do I ask, what Medicare supplement do you have? You always want to be compliant. In everything that you do, you want to be compliant. What Medicare supplement do you have? Can you remember that? Can everyone remember that? Yes. Okay. What Medicare supplement do you have? Okay. Anyway, fries and pies. This is the upsell. Guys, since January, and I asked Adam. Adam started Medicare before I did. He's the guy that wrote over 800. But I asked Adam, hey Adam, and at the time I was doing between 9 and 12 every single week. I was running and gunning, and I asked Adam, hey Adam, dude, why are you leaving? You're awesome at final expense. You're amazing at final expense. And he says, yeah man, but at the end of the year, okay, on January 1st, you're going to have to go back in the field, okay? And there are some times that I can't go back in the field, okay, because of personal issues, okay, because of sickness. He was out for COVID for 1 month. He has a big, beautiful family, okay? And people like me that do final expense all the time, if I'm not running and gunning all the time, okay, what happens? Exactly. Cash flow stops. Okay, so this January I started playing around with some things. Okay, and I have a hard head. I'm very hard-headed. Matt had been telling me for 5 years, dude, you need a CRM. Dude, you need a CRM. Does everyone use a CRM in here? Frank is the first one. Does everyone use a CRM? If you don't, I don't care what brand it is. I don't care what you're using. Use a CRM. Okay. On January 1st of last year, 2021, I started using a CRM. I had over 1,900 clients, yeah, something that I did, I also got a different phone number. Now, this is what I use. You don't have to use that. You could use your own thing, but I use Sideline. Sideline is $10 a month. Okay, that's an additional tool that I use. Okay, Sideline. Okay, it does its own recordings. It does its own text messages. Okay. The next thing that I started doing, okay, and this was something that I started playing with, is using slide broadcasts. How many of you guys use slide broadcasts? Good for you. What about Twilio? Anyone? Awesome. Okay, so this is what I did, and Frank, you're the one that's raising your hand, so I'm going to go over here, buddy. So thank you for raising your hand. so man, and the last thing before I continue, I hired someone. How many of you guys have appointment setters? Okay, awesome. How many people in here have someone working for you? Like an assistant. Okay, I want to encourage you, because that changed my life. I want to encourage you, highly encourage you to hire someone. I couldn't have put 1,900 clients in my CRM by myself. Okay. Now what Jackson does, he works for me full time. Okay, and if something falls off the book, whether it be a hospital indemnity plan, a Medicare plan, a final expense plan, whatever plan it is, he's calling them. And he schedules an appointment. But in January 1st, something that we did is, I said, hey, Jackson, this is what we're going to do. We're going to schedule birthday visits. How many of you guys go and do birthday visits or any type of visit with the same client? We kind of, you call, cool, but we kind of forget about them. And I'm only talking about me. I've forgotten everyone. Okay, so we started revisiting just from cross-selling. Okay, just from using my CRM. Okay, I made over 21,000 in AP just off of that, just off of playing with my book. Okay, what did I do? Okay, I had Jackson schedule an appointment. Hey, Miss Smith, this is Jackson from Reuben's office. We see it's your birthday, and he's actually going to be out in your area, and he wants to go and give you a hug and drop off a little treat. Okay, I haven't seen Miss Smith for the last 4 years. She's forgotten all about me. I'm bigger, I'm bald, and I'm different. Okay, and most people in Houston, now I'm from Houston, they don't hold back. They say, boy, you've gained weight. But yes, I have. Yes, I have. And so I go, well, Miss Smith, this hug is going to cost you. Just kidding. But yes, I say, Miss Smith at the door. I go, Miss Smith, and I really don't know what they look like, or I don't even know if it's Miss Smith. Okay, I go, Miss Smith. No, she's back here. Oh, yeah. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Miss Smith. I go, and I look for Miss Smith, and I give her a big hug, and I bring M&M or a Snickers candy. Hey, I just wanted to bring a sweet treat to tell you happy birthday. Oh my gosh, darling. Yeah, I was thinking about you. I was right here in the area. And how are you doing? Well, yeah. And they always talk about someone dying. Yeah, just last week with this COVID mess, my uncle passed away, or my son passed away. And we start talking about life. And I'll ask her, so how's everything going with your life insurance? Is everything still within your means? Oh, absolutely. As a matter of fact, and they start asking me, as a matter of fact, how much would an extra $5,000-6,000 be? Because I only have $10,000 with you. How much would an extra $20,000 for an extra $20,000? Okay. And when I go inside the house, I don't take anything but my little laptop. Okay? As if I'm only visiting. I know why I took my laptop in there, but they don't know that. I don't have my bag. I don't have anything. And so that's what I've been doing. A whole lot. Guys, Twilio, I text them about, or Jackson texts them about their birthdays. He texts them about whatever, Thanksgiving, Christmas, slide broadcasts. This is my slide broadcast, and this is just an example. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Just kidding. I take no choir lessons. I just wanted to call and wish you a happy birthday. I'm actually going to be out in your area, and yeah, I just wanted to call and wish you a happy birthday. Goodbye. And right after that, I use Twilio, and I'll send out to the same person, hey, I just tried calling you to wish you a happy birthday. Call me back. And guys, so many people call me back, okay, off of that. This system right here has completely changed my life, okay? Right now, Jackson's not getting paid a whole lot of money, but he's, and I'm going to reveal this, he's 40 hours a week. He's getting paid $20 an hour. He's getting paid $40,000, okay? But I didn't start there. I started with 25 and then 30, okay? And I started at 15, okay? And he has helped me develop the system, okay? And I was talking to several of you guys yesterday. This is my best investment yet. Why? Because I was following a system. Okay, again, I'm hard-headed. Matt was telling me, dude, you need to do this. Dude, you need to do this. Now, let me ask you this. Are y'all following a system? Are y'all following a system? Okay, we're gonna have some unbelievable people here. Okay, and I'm very, very personable, or I try to be. Because and that's why I want to show you my family. I want to show you that I'm a real person just like you. And just a few years ago, I was sitting right here. And sometimes I don't think I deserve to be here. Okay, but I know a little bit. I know a little bit now. Okay, and it's gotten me very, very far. Okay, and I no longer do final expense. I do cross-sell it. I try to do $5,000 a week just from cross-selling, visiting my Medicare clients. Okay? But that's it. Okay? What questions do y'all have? Do y'all?
I do want to point something out also that I know you probably didn't mention, but just from using that tactic right there, that one thing, 2021, he made over $100,000 just from utilizing that. That's just from that only, not his other business. So
yeah.
it works if you implement the systems.
As
I'll add here, just kind of interesting to back this up. If you look at Colonial Penn has always timed their mailings about 30 to 60 days out from when their birthday changes. Awesome. So that stuff, man, 100% works. If they're spending that kind of money on their mailers doing that, you know, it's a fundamental thing that absolutely works.
Yeah. Yeah, some of you guys have been, go ahead.
What company do you use for Medicare fees?
360. Yeah.
I have a suggestion to getting in for people who don't have someone to hire. There's a company called Upwork, and you can hire people. They're all over the country.
Awesome.
Some of them, that's all they do. They're stay-at-home moms or whatever, so you're not committed. You can get your feet wet going into it on the great ear. Upwork.
So the company's, I don't know if you guys heard it on this side, the company's name is Upwork, okay? And if y'all want to take that down, they know about people that...
Yeah, they're contract workers.
Contract workers.
So you can hire them short-term, long-term, 5 hours a week, 20 hours a week. And I've hired some for appointment setters, and some are very good.
Yeah. Yeah. People have tried to use my guy, Jackson, for appointment setting. No, get away.
Find your own.
In addition to this list, GoDaddy has a good service too.
GoDaddy has a good service. Awesome. Awesome. Any other questions, guys? Yeah.
How many of you in here know about slide broadcast? Does anybody use slide broadcast? A couple of people. Maybe we can expand on slide broadcast because people on the team without any experience with slide broadcast have put out some really big numbers and made quick money.
Yeah.
And I can do that if you want.
We'll do that in just a little bit because we have like 2 minutes, right?
5. We're good.
5.
We're good. You can explain it. We got it.
Go for it. We have 5 minutes.
So during COVID, a lot of us didn't know, and I'm Chad, by the way, but we didn't know if we were going to be able to work in homes. So how are we going to make money? I knew that I still wanted to go out in the field if my county would allow me to, but you know, it was pretty goofy in the beginning of COVID there for a few weeks at least, where we didn't know what was going on. I was turned on to slide broadcast by someone on the team that had been using it. And at that time I didn't even have a CRM. So I went in and I don't know how many clients I had, maybe 400 at the time, about a year and a half ago. I'm new in the business, I'm hungry, I'm motivated, I don't want to stop making money. So what we did there is my wife and I went into slidebroadcast.com. We manually punched in the numbers, the names of the clients. You don't have to do that. You can integrate everything quite easily. But you create messages. You just talk in your phone and you create your message. So we created one for pre-AEP, for OEP, for final expense clients. Is there anything that we can do as far as like a maybe adding on more final expense? I created messages for Omaha, for Trinity, for Royal Neighbors of America. And so what I did is I took my clients and the numbers, those people that had Royal Neighbors, and I put them into my message for Royal Neighbors. So
awesome.
You just have your message, and then you move your people underneath each message that you create. That day, I think it was like maybe 3 or 4 hours of prep work. I typed out all of my scripts, I uploaded them, and I had $5,000 in AP by the end of the day. Now, I'm not religious about using slide, but that's a weakness. There's other people on the team that regularly use slide broadcast, and every single time they're making money. It's slidebroadcast.com, it's very cheap. It goes directly to their voicemail. You're not getting the people on the phone, it's going straight to their voicemail. If there is no voicemail, you're not charged. But I think I sent out maybe 200 different messages, and I think I paid $100, but I made thousands of dollars, and there's no magic to it. So slidebroadcast.com is a very, very powerful tool, especially for people where if there's a time of the year where you are sick, or maybe it's the end of the year and you want some time off after Christmas. Just let Slide Broadcast reach out, and if someone's interested, you know, they'll get back to you. But
awesome. And so that's another testimony just to Slide Broadcast of what he just said. It works, guys. It works. Slide Broadcast. Same thing with Twilio. It works. These things work. Hiring people out. Thank you so much for Upwork. Thank you so much for that recommendation. It works. Okay. My main thing here is that I want to be in the field a little less. Okay, I want to enjoy my family a little less. Okay, I want to build a team, and I heard you, Frank, or I thought Frank has a team.
You need to enjoy your family a little more, right?
I don't like it as much as you do.
Yeah, I love my family. I love my family. But yeah, Frank gets to be a professional in some other things that he does. Okay, because he has a team, because he has hired out, because he has followed a system. Okay, so there's a lot of testimonies, and I want to get to talk to people, you guys. Okay, I want to meet with you. I want to hug you. I want to tell you, man, you're doing an awesome job. Okay, hey, I need help. Can you help me? Or if you have any questions, I want you to ask me. Yes, Donna.
With regards to that slide broadcast, has anybody got any scripts that can be used?
Yes.
We have hundreds of scripts, and so yes.
You can find a lot of that in Dropbox, but I can give any of that. We got bunches of different ones. I also want to say, for those that don't know Reuben, his door to his house and his car are always open. He lives in Houston, so it's easy to fly in and out of. But anytime you want to go and ride with him and just watch him for a day, he's constantly training people in their car. You can jump in his car for a day, ride with him. I know several people in here, right, have, and you know, you can learn a lot in a little bit. You know?
Yeah, and whenever he says my door is open, it really is. I actually have a room, and it's a nice room, and we've decorated it for you. Okay, why did I do this? Because someone invested in me. Okay, they invested in me, and I want to give back, pay it forward. Okay, and it doesn't cost you anything but a ticket there.
One more thing I forgot to mention because it's super important. Doesn't matter what you're doing, he does it all. So if it's final expense you want to learn a little bit about, you're going to probably see that throughout the day. If it's Medicare, he's doing that throughout the day. If it's ACA, he's doing that throughout the day. So it doesn't matter which avenue you want to go down, he's usually training on all of it and doing it throughout the day.
Yeah, thank you. 21 seconds. Guys, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to be
better.
I'm going to be hanging out again. If y'all have any questions, please talk to me. Again, my name is Reuben, and or Rubes. See, and anyway, thank y'all so much.